Hello, welcome to Pantheon of the Geeks. You join us for an unboxing of more core space stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting. So,
I know.
Yeah, we kind of like got everything for it because we've
Yeah.
enjoyed the game that much.
We have. I think we've got a couple of crews for each other for Christmas.
We have, yeah. So
But that'll be a later unboxing.
That'll be Christmas unboxing probably.
But for now...
For now we've got the Galactic core. So what do these bring in? Do these bring in like a police force?
I think they are basically the Galactic Police.
So they stop you from scavenging and...
There's a direct tour.
Okay. Bit of chocolate chip on there from where we've had those muffins.
Oh right, it's stuck on the top. How did that happen? Director one on there. We have a Juggernaut. We have 4 guards. Guards.
Since you can't say it properly.
Guards. Sorry. And we have 2 security guys. There's also security dice, some event cards, a new mission booklet, and a whole bunch of stuff.
That dice is new.
Yeah. And there's also some bits of scenery in there.
Oh,
as well.
cool. That looks awesome.
It's like a, I think it's like a
It's not like
teleport.
a teleport where they teleport in and then come and bug you.
Yeah, I think it's like a transmap teleport type thingy. Right, I'm going to use a knife of opening.
Knife of opening, +1 to opening.
There we go. That gives me +1 to opening, but I've fumbled the dice anyway, so. So we have some stuff still in there. That's all the card stock. Transmat's huge.
Big?
Is it a transmat or something? It's a transmitter ring.
Okay.
So particle transmitter is this exact term. There we go. We have
More cards.
Military intervention, we'll look at those in a second. And we have some models and the aforementioned dice of chance. We've rolled a... no idea. This is an O with an arrow. Is that a grenade? No, canister and a 1.
Fair enough.
Well, the weapon.
Sounds good.
So look at the models first. So we have, I believe that's one of the guards. I'll do the director. And this will be the Juggernaut.
Want to mess with them.
He's cool.
It's got a little skirt going on there.
Yep. We have a security guard. That's just a normal guard. That guy's security because he's got less armour, just batons. And the actual guards have got guns. So that's the difference.
Yeah, they're kind of like the also-rans, aren't they? The rookies.
The rookies, yeah. So we have military intervention. Free to pause and read these cards. Operation Stack. Galactic Spy. Security Checkpoint. That's a long one. And Stop and Search. There we go. These are all specific to these guys because they got a little symbol on them.
Right.
Which is cool. Let's have a look at the book. So yeah, we have a Medibunker, a ground lock, a CO2 scrubber, Conduit, a large cargo, small cargo, small cargo. With terrain rules. So these are everything. We get any of the Galactic Corps. Other events, what the dice does, I think. Should be on there somewhere. That's not on it. It's detailed on page 6. And then we have the, obviously a picture of the train, which is like on the back of the book. with a mission briefing. I won't spoil the missions, so I won't go off now. So I'll pick that through. All the rules for the Galactic Corps. Oh yeah, there's the dice. What did I roll before? Search. That's a search icon. So it must be a magnifying glass, not an O and a canister. Which weirdly was what I first thought. And I thought, no, it can't be a magnifying glass. Why would it be a magnifying glass? Search. Okay. Makes sense now. Yeah, and then we have, it's a raid, hold the fort, missions in there as well. So that's what you get in there. All the rules, a couple of missions, everything you need to add this into the game without having the Dangerous Days this was in.
Yes, I think it was, yeah.
Dangerous Day book.
Dangerous Days, yeah. You think
I still think it should be Dangerous Days.
I do as well, since I was thinking that that's what it was called. I think it's a better name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just reminds me. Because we ordered this on the Black Friday, we also got this little token as well.
Oh
Yeah, the Galactic Corps token for free. I think any battle systems orders done on that day got one. There we go.
yeah. Awesome sauce.
I did get a few extra little sets as well, but they're all like one sheet sets, so it'd be very short videos, so I probably won't unbox them on camera. But we have all the cards there, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're just cards like the civilian cards, or like the encounter cards, should we say. There's only one security. We've got the Juggernaut, Guard and Director. So it's not really like the civilian ones, it's more like the gang cards, I suppose.
Yeah.
There's an elite side. And then we have all the weapons and everything underneath.
Oh, cool.
I think that's the Juggernaut's thing.
I would think so. That
Yeah,
looks quite
and
big.
looks like his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's definitely that. There we go. Some of that. We have Galactic transmitter is one whole sheet, and then all the other equipment is this sheet here. These are chests, which are exactly like the main box sets. So if you want to see how those go together, check that out. Bunk bed as well, like the main box set, just different colours really. The storage locker. And there's a CO2 scrubber, so I'll put those together in the conduit. And we'll put the big thing together. So first off, we'll get all these off. As usual, have a knife on standby and cut carefully into these things. If they will come off, great. If they don't force them too much. These aren't very laminated though, because
No, that's what I found on one of the other sets that we got.
I really like the laminate, but it does actually call it thermal.
Yes.
But if you can get it off without tearing, it is better than just these, like durability and stains and everything else. These feel a bit less laminated. No, what's the word? Laminated.
Laminated.
That's the word. Yes. So I'm going to take all these off. I'll take the ones off on here we haven't seen before, and then we shall put them together. Okay guys, come back, we've taken the things off. So for the transmitter we need these, we need these 3, and we need these 6. We also have that long strip I took off just before. What I've done, there's little bends in that, I've just bent them around, makes a circle. I always try and bend it a bit further than it needs to be bent, just so it goes in without any worries. So this is where we're starting with this, actually. So this one here, it has a gap around the middle. These are the steps at the front. And it's going to fit into there, like so. This can go either way up. The other side is that side. And there. So it's just blank. I don't know which one I prefer to prefer. Both cool. Kind of like this one. Started with this one. I'm going to go with this one. So that bit goes on there. And then next we have this bit here. What I might do is everything really connects onto this second ring. So I might glue parts onto this and leave the bottom bit freestanding so we can flip it around and use the other side as well.
Why not?
I might do it that way. But with this is going to go there. Obviously it doesn't because it just falls down. And that's what these are for. These bits go on first. Let's just tear that off, there we go. And what we're going to do, we're going to try and sort of space them out. There's no specific place, sorry guys, there's no specific place these go. So what we're going to do is just space them out. If that's the front, get one on there. And try and get it to avoid the other standing up bits, which I haven't done. Just move that along a bit. Let's see if that does. Yes. Go there. And then we want one at the other side. So what these are doing, these are just lifting this ring up. So these are the bits that I will glue on. Yeah, it works. And then one around the back somewhere. Maybe around there. It's a bit of trial and error because there's no specific place that they go. Need an assist. So that sort of holds that ring up. So that's why those bits need to go on first. And then we have these 6 other little rings. Sort of like, not rings. Connectors, some sort of part of the matrix. These just slide on, and again, these will help hold the ring up. So I'll put a couple at the front. See, some of them are quite loose, that's one of the reasons I would definitely have to glue this. Maybe one there. Maybe one here. Oh, the middle bit's not actually come out fully. Come on. Yeah, looks okay. At least one. Maybe the it's kind of even-y like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I think what I'll do, I'll glue these onto the ring section. I'll probably glue this into the ring section and leave the bottom bit freestanding so it can be flipped around.
Okay, cool.
So you can have this like, kind of like Star Trek teleporters, don't they?
Yeah, they do actually. I was just thinking that. It just looks like they've just been down and go zoink.
It's the same size as the base.
It is actually, yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. I can flip it around. Brilliant. Cool. So that's the particle transfer. I will glue that off screen because you don't really want to sit here and watch me do that. We have the conduit. This bad boy again has a bendy part, so we only want to bend this up to about that angle. So it's sort of 45 degrees because this is going to go around here. That way. Like so. And then I'm assuming that will fit onto there. That's what I was assuming. This bit going on there. So I'll get these in line first. See, I'm surprised there's not like an inside one as well. You know, that will curl around. I think what this is meant to do, this is just meant to go in here to give it structure.
I suppose you're going to be hooking that up onto like a wall, so
Onto a
you'd
wall.
never
So
see
you're not going to see the back part
No.
anyway. So I suppose it's a bit unnecessary. So this is just to give that bit of structure. this bit would then fit onto here, must do. Don't know what I'm doing, I'm like, it must go on here. Not logical that it wouldn't. Yeah, like that. So what's that? It's tight. Tort. We have ourselves Conduit.
Cool.
Can always stand to be a little bit, yeah, it's not quite out. So we can now just push down a little bit more. Don't put too much pressure on anything because it is only cardboard at the end of the day. There we go. That's pretty tight actually. It doesn't really need to be glued, although I could put some glue along there between those gaps for strength. No, I'm quite happy with that. And then what that'll do is, not on this obviously, but it's on a piece I've got actually out, is that would hook over onto a bulkhead. Oh, not one of those bits. This bit doesn't have any little slots actually. Picked a terrible example. It's the one I've got though. Everything else is boxed away though. But yeah, there's little slots that'll go down, that'll hook onto it, and then that'll be, can act as a bit of cover really. Or maybe an objective. Right. So then we have the storage box.
Are you just being posh?
Trying to be posh. We have, you can put them either way around you want. But what I would go for is that way, obviously. So you can have them like that, or like that. And that way around, you've got the little writing on the side. You can do them that way around and it'll be blank. Let's go for writing. This again folds slightly, so it's a bit different. What we've got to do is we've got to get that bit into there and that bit into there. So we kind of got to use a little bit more force on this. Let's also do this side as well before we put it in. Hopefully this will go in now. Here's open. Oh man, it's a bit of a tight fit this, to be fair. Yeah, this should slot in. Come on. Yeah. This one does not want to do what I'm telling it to do. Right, I'm going to give that a second. Let me do this off camera so I don't swear to you lady. Okay, so we just checked the online video because that would not go on. And it does go on exactly like I thought it did. However, I just needed to clip a bit of that off because it just would not fit in. It also does say on the online video that you can clip these off as well and just put it up against the wall. I'm going to leave them on just for security reasons, so it'll stay in when I put it on. And if they bug me, then I'll clip them off. But there we go, that's that done. And then we're on to the air scrubber. This is pretty simple. We have 4 different sizes of tab, and we have 2 sides. And this is really loose, so we'll have to glue this after I've done showing you. But the large tab goes there, right in the middle. The next tab, which is blank, in the middle there, you can see it's got like a browny red colour. These two have got like orange, not orange, ochre, brown stripes, something like that. So the normal blank one goes there, and then that leaves us with 2. And we have this one, which goes in there, I believe. Or was it this other way around? Yeah, there we go. Come on, in you go. These ones are actually tight. think we've got that right around. Just double check. Yeah, sorry, I picked the wrong one up. No wonder it didn't go in as well. So slightly larger of the two does go at the back. That will slide in there, we hope. With these being so loose, there's no actual structure, so this is the first time there's actually any structure to it. Which makes me think it's probably better just to put these two in first to give it the strength. This is where I realised I was right the first time. No, that's got it. There we go. That's right. And this one, for some reason, does not want to go in. A few of the things on this have been quite tight. I was trying to put together some of the crates while I was waiting for the video to load, and I found I had to cut them as well. Unlike the ones in the box, they went together, the core box went together a lot easier. But yeah, I've been putting these together, and the dogger together as well. So, and I did have to cut some of the slots on these. You might have the same problem with your thing. It's just the way they're printed. I think the print can be slightly off-centered for some reason. And this one does not want to go in there, so I'm going to have to cut in there. So again, I'm just using a pair of clippers, nippers, anything that will cut that and be able to get into there. Yeah, so I'm going to be painting the edges of these anyway, and I'm going to be gluing them. I'm not as concerned about doing that. Okay, so I think we're in now. I think we're actually in. So yeah, this will be glued into here. This will be glued into here. On you. That is really, compared to some of these are like really tight and don't go in, these are really loose. And then we have the actual air scrubber. Doesn't really matter which way this goes. That will fit into the gap. It will on this. In you go. Again, these are falling out. There we go. So that's pushed in that. And that's sure and then it can. How easy is that fall out? That's right. Those all should line up, so it can go that way, or it can go that way on the board. But these need gluing in. I'm also going to glue these, so I'm going to go ahead and do those off camera. But that is ultimately the set. Obviously, recommendations. The battle system stuff is really nice actually, but it can need some adjustment. I've noticed it more on this kit and the last kit than on the core set. But you know, a little bit of nip, and then obviously the paint around the edge. From the last kit we did, that's the table, and I've just painted around the edges just to take that white harsh tone that you see like on the edges there. It really just tones things in a lot better when you do that. That's the bit on the comms table type thing. It takes that line away, and then it sort of blends from the distance you're looking at it. It blends everything together, sort of makes it look less like it's cardboard. And on there I even painted on the little hazard lines, so again it blends it in rather than you seeing this line, this white line everywhere. And I'll do the same with these. It doesn't take too long to do. It's if you're doing a lot of pieces, it can get a bit maybe tedious, but it can be a bit soothing. Depending on which kind of person you are. I find it quite soothing just to sit there and just. I like painting. Yes, therapeutics are word. I quite like it. So there we go. So that is the Galactic Corpse set. as the last of the big set said, we're getting the last of the cruise for Christmas, so there'll be a video just after Christmas, probably with the last sort of core space unboxing for ages. If I get some more battle system stuff, we might do some videos on that. If you want to see that, put that in the comments. Even like some of the fancy stuff, been looking at that as well. Looks quite nice. If you want to see any of that, put in the comments and I'll consider it. Oh no, they really want to see us unbox that, I'll just have to buy it now.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how I convince Claire to buy things. So, yeah, you guys can help. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps out loads. And hopefully we'll see you again soon.
See you soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.